Hello YouTube, and welcome to another DBTGamer special. This is my Digimon trading card game video for December. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Main reason is, I haven't been to a tournament in a long time, because I've been doing other things. But I have recently made some modifications to the deck, thanks to the help of a friend, Zolnova, aka Steven. And I wanted to show you how much we've improved the deck. And also at the end of the video, we will be opening a pack of billion bullets, which will hopefully have some good stuff for the deck that I'm currently working on. But that will be at the end of the video, so watch to the end to find out what is in this billion bullet pack. Anyway, let's get started. So, eggs, they are still the same. I'm still running one of these Gummimons, and then 4 of this Gummimon. Now, some people would argue that this is not the best way to do things, but personally, I like to have maximum eggs. There are some players who would argue that if you have just 4 eggs of the same, you always get what you want and your strategy is consistent. Yes, I do see that, but I like to have as many eggs as possible because I do have quite a lot of ways of accessing eggs. Next, let's go to my option cards. I've got 2 green memory boosters, just to keep the memory coming, and also to get me some more cards and some more monsters. And then I've got 2 copies of a Double Typhoon to get my Terramons and Lopmons on the field faster, and also gets me more cards. And also more, specifically green tamers, because this is a very heavy green deck. And then I've got hidden potential, which is great for lowering memory costs and getting out a big strong monster. And there I've got my Digi-Evolution S plug, which is also great for that, lowering cost and getting a decent monster. And then for crowd control, I've got 2 copies of Giant Missile. They're my option cards or modify cards, whichever you prefer to call them. Then my tamers. I'm currently running 6 tamers. Now that may seem like a lot, but I'm gonna try my best to explain why. I've got 2 of this Henry. This is the one with the Biomerge Blast Evolution. These I feel like are really helpful. Then I've got 2 of this Mimi. This is so I can get more eggs on the field and hatch more monsters once I hit my level 5 plays. So yeah, and potentially what I like to do with these is, if I have 2 Mimis on the field, I can ditch one of them and Spirit Evolve her into my one and only hybrid, which is Metal Cabo Terramon, and go for a quick win, which actually did happen recently. Me and Zolnova were playing, and I didn't need Mimi anymore, so Spirit Evolve into Metal Cabo Terramon, along with all the other attacks I had, that got me the win. So that's those 2. And then I've got Willis, who is my power booster, and also he lets me lower the cost of my Terriermon and Lopamon plays, which is very helpful. Next, we are on to the rookies of the deck. I'm running 2 copies of Terriermon X Antibody. This guy's great because you can Digivolve on top of a regular Terriermon or Lopamon, and it won't cost you anything. So it's nice for a free card if you're trying to force your deck to draw cards that you need without spending any memory. Also, he lowers the cost for potential evolutions afterwards, and he adds piercing as an inherited. Yeah, that's useful, I feel. Then I've got 2 Terriermons with the memory choking ability. This is just a nice little thing to have, and he's slightly stronger than the other Terriermons in my deck. So yeah, can be really helpful there. Apart from tamers, you can stop memory coming around. Then I've got these 2. These are my big searcher boys, who can reveal the top 5 cards of my deck, and I can get a Gargamon or a Rapidmon. Or, if you spotted the clever wording, Gargamon is also in Mega Gargamon's name. So technically, you are allowed to do this. You can also get your Mega Form through this as well. So potentially you can search for your champion, your golden your gold Rapidmons, your ultimate Rapidmons, and your Mega Form with this card. That's really useful, I feel. Then we got 3 copies of the Terriermon enjoying his burger, which reveals only 4 cards, but you can add 1 2-color Digimon and 1 tamer. And since I have a lot of tamers in this deck, it really helps. But the tamer must be a Henry. I used to run more Henrys in this deck. I used to have a Henry which used to help me with the egg zones, but I swapped them out for the Mimi. I used to have a Henry that helped me with memory setting, but I swapped him out for the Mimi for a bit more flexibility. Then we've got, so that I feel is really useful for grabbing a lot of 2 colors. I have a lot of 2 colors in this deck. You'll see that in the video. Then I've got the I've got 1 2 copies of this Terriermon, which when I play this I can lower the cost of a Lopamon or a Terriermon. It's just nice to have that flexibility. And then for the final 2 rookies, I've got 2 Lopmons. These are both for the Alliance plays, and I feel like 2 is enough. I suppose you could step it up to 3, but this deck is more Terriermon than Lopmon. One thing I noticed that's nice about the card art, these 2 are a pair. This Terriermon is going to catch his brother here, Lopmon. So, yeah, these arts have nice synergy, which is one thing I do appreciate when it comes to how these things are drawn, because I am an artist myself. The playmat that you see in the video is one I drew and painted myself and the writing was all done by my girlfriend, because her handwriting is smaller and better than mine. Anyway, on to the champions. So, like I said earlier, we've got 1 hybrid which most people just suggest you have one hybrid. You don't really need any more than one. I used to have the second level of this hybrid, but I felt like I didn't need it, so I've just got the one. Then I'm running then I'm running 3 of this gold Rapidmon. This is the one when you digivolve it, you minus 5,000 DPs. That's a really nice thing to have if you want to get your opponent's monsters off the board. And then I've got 3 of this Rapidmon. When this one suspends, it minuses 4,000 DP. And this also works for the security zone. So a fun thing that you can do with this is, if you manage to have 2 or 3 on the field, you can really just lower the board like crazy. So you play one, twist it, lower it, then go in for your attack. Hopefully it goes through. Then you play another one, twist it, go for another attack, and then it lowers it even more. And that can really help out, and you can just snowball into a crazy combo of attacks and just lowering your opponent's damage points. It worked really well in my last match with Steven, or Zone Over. So yeah, and then I've got 2 Gargamons, Hold a Burger. This is the one that has jamming. And then, just to get my tamers out for freebies, I've got 2 of this one, and this will make my Henry. If you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play a Henry without paying the cost. So yeah, this is they're really useful, I feel. And that's all of my champions. And I feel that's a good amount. I have changed the monster ratios a little bit. And the deck works quite well. I think I'm running more rookies, slightly more rookies than I was last time. Anyway, on to the ultimates. I've got the 1 Searcher Lilymon. A lot of people wouldn't use this card, but for now I'm using it because I just like the option to search for my high level plays, and also my super high level player, which is my super mega. So yeah, that's what she's there for. Nothing else. They've got Grappleomon. This guy, he's not that great offense wise, but I feel like the ability to attack and then gain 1 memory can come in useful, and also he doesn't cost very much. And then the last ones are 4. Yes, count them, 4. I didn't used to have 4 of these, but now I have got 4 of these. Is 4 of the black and green Rapidmons, which have the ability to de-digivolve your opponent's one of your opponent's Digimon, de-digivolve them by 1 stage. So if you're struggling with like a really big monster on your opponent's board, you can just slap this down and say, "Excuse me, just step down a level." and if you can play multiple of these in 1 turn and make them step down more than 1, it can really be helpful. And he has some decent attack as well. And yeah, he's got a decent inheritance play as well. So yeah, that's That's all the ultimates. Now, on to the megas. The megas, they're kind of boring. I've got 2 of these Mega Gargamons. These are quite new and they are very useful. You can actually use this to return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck, which is a similar effect to the giant missiles, which I feel is really useful. So you technically, when Digivolving, you get a security +1, and then you also get an attack, extra attack. And you got that return to the bottom. So technically, this is also a giant missile as well, and it has decent attack points, well, damage points, whatever you want to call them. Then I've got 2 Mega Gargamon Aces. These are very good for counter plays. Ace is always coming good, but when it comes to aces, it's very difficult. If you play too many, you can give your opponent too much memory if they manage to beat them. I think in one of my most recent games, I got like well over 5 memory because I managed to defeat one of their ace monsters, and well, things just went pretty crazy from there. Yeah, this guy's great. He can suspend monsters or tamers, and yeah, he's also a blocker. So yeah, he's just really good, and you can also lower the cost if you put him to a Rapidmon. So there's only one instance where I wouldn't be doing that with the Lilymon. So yeah. And then my final Mega is this Mega Gargamon. This guy, he has more attack power, but he does cost more. And for each team in play, you can spend one of your opponent's Digimons, which is actually really good if you've got a lot of tamers on the board. And when you're attacking once, you can return one of your opponent's monsters. Return one of your opponent's monsters. Return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with equal or less than this monster to opponent's hand. So yeah, you can spin it back to their hand as well. That is quite good, but again, expensive. Then my final monster is my big bad boy, Quartzmon. This is my one and only level 7. I don't often get to use him, but he is incredibly useful if I can get him on the board. So I think I've only used him like once or twice, but he definitely pays off when you play him. Yeah, and so this is my Quartzmon, which is one of my best cards in the deck, but it's very expensive. But it can, if I can get on the board, it can do quite a lot, thankfully. It's definitely worth the trouble. If I were to swap it out, maybe I would swap it out for a Rapidmon X antibody. Or maybe I'd keep it in and also have a X antibody in. Anyway, enough about the deck. Let's get onto the pack. Okay, onto the pack. So I've turned down the corner. I haven't looked yet, so it's still surprising me. This is 33 cards in total in this booster pack set. 18 promos, 1 secret rare, 4 super rares, 4 rares, 2 uncommons, and 2 commons. In this pack, there's 10 cards, so I feel like my odds are pretty good. What am I looking for? The card on the front of the pack, of course, the Rapidmon X Antibody would be nice, but I'm not getting my hopes up too high because I don't want to set myself up for disappointment. But let's just see what I get. Okay, there are some other cards I want as well. It'll be nice to have some more yellow stuff because I'm working on a yellow deck. And there are some alternative Terriermon arts. I suppose they will be nice. But what I'm really looking for is that X Antibody. But I'm not going to be too disappointed if I don't get it. Anyway, first we got a rookie level with a Zaboramon. Reveal top 5 cards in your deck. Yeah, this feels like an evolution train of Wranglermon. Yeah, and return the one to bottom deck, so that's pretty standard. Then we got a Beelzemon X Antibody. I wonder if this means I don't get my rapid one. Let's just see. We got a Hero Akinawa. I recently started watching Digimon Ghost Game, and I'm enjoying it. It's a bit of a slow start. 67 episodes does feel like a lot, but I'm gonna stick with it, and I'm glad Digimon Beat Break is also getting an English dub. If Digimon has an English dub, I will always support it because more English dubs is always better. Just makes anime more accessible to people like me. Fun fact about me, reading subtitles and watching at the same time can be a lot more tiring. Got a Shellmon. So, yeah, this is, I don't know if I'll be able to use this. A Yang Quinala. I may have butchered that name, but it's another Tamer card. You can gain 1 memory for each when you add additional effects to your Digimon. Yeah, so I've got these. That's what my Henry does. So yeah, then we got a Dokugamon, which is a champion level, if I'm not mistaken. It's a giant spider. So you can send monsters back to your opponent's hand. Can be pretty useful. Got a Chrome memory booster, which could this be useful? Block also. Oh, no, block hold requirements. Top 3 cards. Add 1 to your deck, and bring them Digimon to your. Let me just double check about my memory booster. 1 moment. Right, so yeah, this is just a real 1 less card, but you do get the flexibility of green and black. I suppose it could be useful. Anyway, next card we've got Flame Dramon, which is, I suppose, quite useful. Ooh, don't look there, don't look. And then we got the Citrus Memory Boost, which I will be using for my yellow deck. So I am working on a yellow deck, so that'll be quite useful. And then final card is a Taomon, which will also might be quite good for a yellow deck. So yeah, that is the pack. Sadly, no Rapidmon X, but maybe I can use these as trade fodder. Anyway, thank you for watching this Digimon trading card video. Any comments on how to improve the deck, or comments on which cards you liked in this video? Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am recording this around Christmas time, so happy Christmas and happy New Year, and also happy holidays. See you guys in the next video. Bye.